There's a dimension that God is bringing. The Lord was talking to me. He said, the dimension that God is bringing upon the earth is the dimension of the two faithful witnesses. And that is what shall be an element for the year 2026. Two faithful witnesses. The dimension of Enoch, the dimension of Elijah, the dimension of intimacy, the dimension of fire. Enoch was not just a personality. Enoch was a system. Elijah was not just a personality. God only bodied a man. But the actual plan of God on Elijah was a system. That was why when he was taken to heaven, he came back through John the Baptist. Jezebel was not just a personality, it was a system. That is why Jezebel came back through Herodias. While the first system, Jezebel chased Elijah. In the second system, Herodias came after John the Baptist's head. And that is why again he said, I send Elijah before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. It was not just a personality, it's a system. A system that embodies the power and the fire of God. Enoch was a system. That's why it was not found. It was translated. A system of intimacy. That you have the spirit and the word dynamism. Living so pure but yet living firebrand. Living with intimacy and yet commanding dynamic manifestations of the graces of God. Am I communicating right now? He said, Lord, do this one. Let me show you something. In 1 Kings 18, two verses of scripture, verse 27 and verse 37. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, cry aloud, for he is a God. This is what happens when a God has no answers to produce. Mockery, a shaking of the head, a byword. He said, cry aloud, for he is a God. Either he's talking or he's pursuing. Or he's in the journey. I don't have a God that pursues. He's the end of strength. He's the end of length. He said, or peradventure he sleepeth, or must be awakened. While they were crying to their God, Elijah mocked them. While they were crying to their God, Elijah teased them. But look at his own prayer in verse 37. When it was time for him to pray, say, hear me. Oh Lord, I have mocked people. Hear me, oh God, hear me, that these people, Lord, with the mouth I have made, Lord, hear me, oh, hear me. You know, sometimes God just has to hear you because you have made so much boast in his name. Oh, nobody's what I'm talking about. Sometimes God just has to hear you because you have made so much boast. You have said, I know my God. You have said before the end of 2025, this will happen. You have said that to people. You have made boast to them.